Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to do my Shop My Stash for September. Oh, holy crap. It's already September 8th? What? I don't know. I don't understand where time is going. It's going too fast. Whew. But not to be like way too dramatic about something as trivial as time passing, but suffice to say, the 8th of the month crept up on me. I should have had this filmed a week ago and I didn't. So I'm going to sit down and film it now. I have already been using the products that I pulled in for September, so I am getting a full month's worth out of it and I'm excited about that. But why don't we go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is talking about the products I chose last month and then talking about the products that I chose for this month. And don't mind the swatches. I just filmed a BoxyCharm unboxing, and these are swatches from from the eyeshadow palette I got, and I am too lazy to get up and wash my hands, so deal with it. Okay, let's talk about last month's makeup choices. Actually, let me put these brushes away. Gotta clear some space. I got all this crap laid out on the table. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so last month, I loved the things that I chose. Most of them, not all of them. Some of them were duds, but generally speaking, yes, they were wonderful. So let's just start with the first thing in that video, which was the Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. I use this every single time. Sorry, I'm using a ring light because it's like dark outside. I don't get it. It shouldn't be, but it is. I feel like we're getting some storms tonight. But at any rate, Wander Beauty Illuminating Face Oil. That is what it says. You just can't see it. Oh, can you see it now? Maybe. As I was saying, I use this every single time that I wore foundation last month, and I adore it. I think I was using too much of it when I used it though, because the directions I just noticed say use 2 to 3 drops of the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, and I don't know. I didn't drop it. I just put it on my hand, put it on my face. It's not really a droppy. It's not really oil. It's more viscous than oil. Anyway, totally besides the point. This is fantastic. I feel like it's right around the $45, $50 mark. I don't know that it's worth that. I don't know that it makes my foundation do anything differently. But I guess I did notice a more of a luminous finish, which I really enjoy. So that was amazing. I love that. The next thing that I mentioned in the video is the number 7 lipstick in the shade Honey Bloom. I lost it within a couple of days, so I don't know. I really liked it when I did wear it. It was maybe a little more cool tone, which I thought paired really well with some of the eyeshadow palettes that I chose for last month. It's a really comfortable formula, and I'm sad that I can't find it. So moving on. Tarte Blush Party. I said it that way because there's multiple A's. This is amazing. I have it on today. I went ahead and put this on because I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I didn't use it as much as I should have because like halfway through my month, I just forgot that it was a thing. So, I figured out a way to fix that. I'm just putting my Shop My Stash items in a separate makeup bag so that I'm not constantly forgetting things. But at any rate, the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes are fantastic. I am going to pick up another shade here, the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, that's going on right now. They're going to have these half off on, I believe, the 14th. So hopefully this video goes up before that. And if you're watching that, you see that. And if you didn't already know, and they're wonderful. They last all day. They aren't skippy. They blend into your skin really well. They have a huge range of shades and they're amazing. I really, really love them. I have 3 and I'm about to buy a 4th one. Next, Tarte Big Ego Mascara. Not a fan. I would much rather use my Essence Lash Princess mascara or my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Every single time that I used this, it transferred. It transferred down here, up here. It was a mess. It was all over my eye area. It wasn't quite that bad. It was just, but specks, you know, where like I would open my eyes and I wouldn't even open them like that. I would just open them normal, and my lashes would, I don't know. I don't experience that with very many formulas. So it was really, really annoying that it was happening every single time. So this, I would never repurchase it. It just isn't worth it. It's a high-end brand when I can, instead of spending 20 some dollars on a mascara that drives me nuts, I can spend $5 on a mascara that makes my heart very happy, brings me lots of joy. So that's that. Next, Pure Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette. I feel so bad that I neglected this palette for as long as I did because it is amazing. I'm bummed out that I'm not using this right now. Okay, if I hold it like this, it doesn't wash it out. Every single look that I created with this was something that just made me feel beautiful. I felt so confident, and I can't even, it's a great neutral palette is what I'm trying to say. The mattes blend really well. The shimmers are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. It was one of the highlights of my month. A neutral palette making me happy. I'm good with that. And a lot of times I was also pairing that, even though I just said that the shimmers in the Soiree Diaries one are beautiful, I also paired it with this. I got so many beautiful looks. Those two combined, oh my goodness. Yes, loved it. This shade here, this shade here, this shade here. Like those, look at that, which just look at that. They're gorgeous. Nobody talks about this. I don't know if it's still available. I got mine for free because I bought something else. So it was a free gift with purchase. I'm really glad that I have it. And then another eyeshadow, or the third eyeshadow palette that I chose was the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I believe this is on sale right now. I think maybe at Macy's for like $24.50. If you can pick it up, you should, because it's wonderful. Also, I got a ton. It was a really good eyeshadow month, you guys. I got a ton of really good looks out of here. Lots of compliments. The only dud is that there was one day that I used Guilt Trip, this purple, and it didn't perform very well. I don't know. The purples in the Wild Child performed so much better. So, lesson learned. But the mattes blend out really well. The shimmers are buttery and give just a gorgeous, gorgeous look. So that was a huge, huge hit for me personally. The Tarteist Pro Glow Volume 1. There's a few shades in here that I like. Like, I do really like the cream contour, and I like this bronzer. And there's a hair in it. I like this highlight and this highlight. That's them. This one here on my middle finger was this one. This one was the best. It was the most pigmented, but then this one was just more subtle. So if I wanted just a subtle shine, that's what I was using. If I wanted something more beaming, I was going with this. This is a total dud. There's glitter in there, and I'm not a fan. And this is just too dark. I'm not going to use that. I guess maybe I could use it as bronzer. I didn't try to do that, but yeah. So I feel like that one might have been on the chopping block from my declutter of face products, and I'm definitely keeping it. I like it. Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour wear, 15-hour wear, hydrating foundation. My bad. I really love the formula. And I said in my video that it was a really good shade for me. And I think it probably was for like the first couple weeks, but I noticed that as the month wore on and my tan was fading, it was not a good shade. So it is too dark for me at this point. I will wear it again next summer. I am contemplating picking up a lighter shade than what I have. I have 2.12. It's supposed to be for light neutral, but apparently I need fair neutral. I don't know. But at any rate, I'm thinking about picking up a lighter shade for the winter because it's a really good formula. It lasts all day. It doesn't break up on my skin. It gives me the finish that I really enjoy, which is kind of like a demi-matte finish. So yeah, definitely worth checking out if you're on the hunt for a new foundation. I do like it. And Smashbox is one of those brands that I'm just constantly rooting for, you know. There's something about them that I really appreciate. And I can't say that about every brand, you know? Okay, next I've got the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. I don't like this. I don't like it. So I mentioned in the Shop My Stash video, the product is in the bottom of it, right? So you untwist it and it's in there, and it's like a pomade. And then this is the applicator. It is so dirty and gummed up. I hate it. This is terrible because when you put it in the container, you know, it's like getting on the side and then it just, I think if you're going to use a pomade, having it like a potted pomade makes way more sense. I guess I could always clean the brush, but I don't want to do that every time. So this is just not something that I will ever purchase on my own. It came in a BoxyCharm at some point. I almost got the ABH Brow Wiz when it was on sale for the 21 Days of Beauty, but I didn't. I was like, no, money's a little tight because it was a Boxy Luxe month. I only have so much money to spend on me, and I opted to spend time with friends this month in addition to buying makeup. So my makeup budget is not as frivolous as it could be. So I didn't get it. That's my story. Super interesting, I know. I think that I prefer brow powders or brow pencils. I'm not crazy about the pomades. I have it on today and my brows I feel are like, well, bam! Brows, you know, they are there, and that's not it's out of my comfort zone, I guess. Okay, and then the last product from last month is my NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Brow Setter. I paired it with the Cella. It's like a clear formula. I like this. I like this a lot. It holds my brows in place. It helps to, I feel like, kind of soften the look of them after using the pomade, which is, yes, please. I'm into that. So I'm actually going to be keeping both of these in my Shop My Stash for this month because I don't have other brow products right now other than a brow powder, but I'm kind of bored with that. So, okay, let's move on to the products that I am going to be using this month. For foundation, I've got my Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. I love this. And that's about all that I need to say right now. I've got it on today. It's gorgeous. I'll talk more about it next month. Primer. This is not cruelty free. So I'm sorry for those of you who are cruelty free. I bought this before I went cruelty free, and it has just been sitting in my vanity downstairs, and I just want to use it, you know? So this is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This was a recommendation from Nikki Tutorials. She said that it would work really well to keep your makeup in place all day long. We shall see. I mean, obviously I bought it years ago and I didn't really notice a difference, but I don't think I really paid close attention at that point in time to whether products truly did what they said they were going to. Okay. I just realized I didn't bring any lip products. Okay, so there are several categories of products that I'm not going to mention because they're just kind of staple products, like Pretty Vulgar Powder, No. 7 Bronzer, Too Faced Born This Way Concealer, NYX, this stuff, HD Finishing Powder and Banana. So that's not really, I mean, it's not really shopping my stash. That's just part of my stash that I use all the time. Same with this primer potion. So getting to the good stuff, shall we? For mascara, This is probably the last month for this. It's the Essence Lash Princess. It is amazing. Top 5 best mascaras. Definitely, maybe even top 2. Is that good? For blush, I've got a couple of blushes that I want to get some use out of. This is a little sample baby size of the Milani powder blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I can't wait to use this. I swatched it today and it made my heart like pitter patter a little bit. So that's exciting. Another blush that I'm going to be using is NARS Deep Throat. I am sorry that I just said that. NARS, it's an icky, it's icky. I don't, like why are we naming products things like that? I don't understand. It's shock and awe, and I don't like it. Anyways, I have no idea how I really feel about this shade, so I'm gonna try it out, see what I think, maybe get rid of it. I don't know. Next, Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I have it on today. Oh my God, when you look at how beautiful that is. Oh, I love it. I love it. It brings me so much joy. You know those products where you're just like, yes, I'm gonna use the crap out of that. That is this for me. I love it. It's so pretty. It's not blinding. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, healthy, happy glow. So, yes. Lips, I've got 3 lip products. I have my ColourPop Boo Gloss. This is the Disney Designer Collection in the shade Boo. I love this. It's perfect. A lot of times when I'm like in a rush or I don't want like super high maintenance lips, I just slap this on. It's a beautiful color. It's pigmented. It's comfortable. I love it. And then I've also got Echo Park. I feel like I just had this in a Shop My Stash. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry. It's an ultra satin lip. I have thoughts about this formula and I want to just kind of gather those thoughts a little bit more concisely, and then I'll talk about it in my next Shop My Stash for October. And then I've got my Milani Keep It Full Lip Plumping Gloss that I like to I like to put it on top of liquid lipsticks or this. So that's lips. Next, I have 3 eyeshadow palettes. I've got my Desi and Katie Friendcation palette by Dose of Colors. This is gorgeous. I've gotten beautiful looks out of this and I'm really excited to play with it some more. So yes, I mean, you just, it's, sorry, the lighting, I know it's terrible. It's just beautiful. And I will talk more about it in my next video, obviously. So super excited to use this. And then I'm excited to use my Natasha Denona Lila palette, or Lila, whatever you want to call it. This is it. Oh my gosh. Look at those. Look at those shades. I'm going to use it and I'm excited about it. So, oh, it's just been sitting in my collection. I'm like, you were $129. Not that I paid that much for it. I got it used and I sanitized the crap out of it. But oh my gosh, they are amazing. Oh, super excited about that. And then Ace Beauty or Beauté, I don't know. This came in a BoxyCharm. It screams fall to me. So I figured I would pull it in for September and we'll go from there. And then last but not least, Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. This came in a BoxyCharm as well. It looks like this. And so you got a blush, a bronzer or contour, 2 highlights, this brightening shade that is really, really tiny. Can you see it? Yeah. And then a finishing powder. So that I am also very excited about. What I have experienced from it is like really good things. So I'll update you guys some more in next month's Shop My Stash. Okay, so yeah, that is it. I will be filming a tutorial using some of these products and that will be coming up sometime after this video, hopefully relatively soon. We have family coming into town this week, so I'm gonna be busy, but that's all good. Okay, so that is my Shop My Stash for September. I feel like I have a good mix of products. I'm excited to try these out. or get some use out of them. I'm not trying them. I've used all of them, most of them. Haven't used this yet, this cute little booger. Oh, so excited. But at any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I hope that you take care until then. Bye.